Oh god, my back! Oh my god! Riders Republic is one of the most crazy sport games I've played, and I've played some great sport games out there. But with every game that is released, there's a high likelihood of it having some problems. So lay back, relax, grab some snacks, and let's get on with this Riders Republic overview. Hey, you stole that intro from CoreyX, Ken. Shut the hell up, my god. Riders Republic is one of the most jam-packed games I've ever seen. I mean, usually you would have like one sport per games like these, but Ubisoft just jam-packed 6 sports in this game, a super large open map, hundreds of quests and challenges, and just went like, this is a great idea. But somehow they found a way to pull them together and make each sport really fun. Except for wingsuits, you can all go to hell.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
But what are these sports? I mean, I already mentioned wingsuits. Well, currently there are 5 sports types, and by the way, this summer they're gonna add a new one, so, you know, I'm just saying. So like I said, there are around, I think, 5 sports types, and with each sport type, it has 2 subtypes. Confused yet? Cause I am. It's like trying to build an IKEA shelf.
We are going to screw.
There is stunt bikes, bike racing, snow tricks, snow racing wingsuits. There's a freaking jetpack. Now, my favorite sport currently is the stunt bikes, because first of all, I suck at racing and anything that is related to racing. But you can do incredibly cool stuff like this, or that, or wait, what the fuck? But what is thy trick without thy track? Each event is color-coded, because that's frick with the people with color blindness. Screw you, George! Now, events are just missions, and I will talk more about that later, but I mainly want to focus on the amazing and beautiful map Ubisoft created. And I honestly didn't know a shard of creativity was left in Ubisoft. And yes, that is kind of like an insult to them, because for all I know, they've just been recreating the Far Cry games for years on end. Like, come on. They, like, completely blew my mind when they released this game. They made a beautiful map, and there are like spots in this massive map that are actually based off of real life, like the Half Dome, the Sequoia trees. These are all real places in real life. I actually been to the Sequoia trees before, and it's just crazy to see that like in this game. And since I have like a relatively decent computer,
Stop the cap.
I can run it with like medium settings, right? And it's just like very immersive. Like with this massive map, you can just mess around, and that really adds to the goofiness of this game. Like one moment I'm walking around in this beautiful meadow, and the next I'm just relaxing in the treehouse on hours on end. This map is so immersive, and I just find myself walking around for hours. Like, you wonder how I have 100 hours in this game? Walking. I'm not kidding. Now, in these types of games, you need to plant the C4 at the objective in order to win the round, and if you die, don't worry, there's always the gulag round game. Now, how do you really progress in this game? Well, events are the main way, and the more events you finish, every time you finish an event, you get a golden star. These golden stars are not your petty pea yellow golden stars your kindergarten teacher would give you. But getting these golden stars in bulk is not a simple task, traveler. You will need to do challenges. Challenges will give you bonus stars, along with the normal star from completing the level. So it's like you're getting a trophy for participation awards, but if you do really good on your soccer team or whatever, you get extra trophies. Now this sweet golden nectar,
Hey, yo, what the
is actually useful, and you need these to complete the game, the stars, I mean. And yes, there's an actual campaign. Oh, you didn't know that? Neither did I, until 41 hours in the game. Now obviously that's an overreaction, but really Riders Republic, it has a campaign, and it tells you at the very start of the game, and kind of little pieces as you go along, because there are boss events, harder events you have to finish, and you get more stars from it. But it kind of like tells you that sometimes throughout the game, but then the only real cutscene you have besides at the start of the game and around the start of the game is at the very last mission. It's like if Halo games just introduce you to the controls, let you kill a bunch of the Covenant, and then 50 hours later of gameplay, you see the final ending scene. Like, what is that? Ubisoft has kind of found a way around it, because Riders Republic, it plops you into the game, and it teaches you the controls, you know, it tells you why you're here, it tells you your motives, you know, such like that. but then it just kind of like leaves you there. It's very similar to along the lines of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I absolutely hate conventional campaign games. That's why the only campaign games I've ever finished were the Call of Duty games, because I'm a brain dead shooter player. Like, come on. So games that let me do what I want to do is like the jam to my sandwich, the mouse to my keyboard, the final screw to my IKEA appliance. This freestyle type of campaigns is not new by any means, but it fits the bill perfectly for this game. But I'm kind of painting the wrong picture here. Like, so far you've seen like a lot, like mainly just bike clips, like playing through. But there are so many different ways to play, and not only play, finish the game in general. Like, if you like snowboarding, you can just do snowboarding in this game and finish it. If you like racing, you can just do bike or jetpack racing. And if you like wingsuits for whatever reason, you can play wingsuits. Something that was really cool that Ubisoft like puts like right off the start. Usually games take a couple of years of development and then they add this feature, is a community tab, a way for the player base to interact with the game itself. But in this game, you can like create pictures, you can create your own tracks, you can create your own events from the existing map. But let's say you're more of a linear person and you want to just do the campaign and you just quit. So then why is Riders Republic kind of worth for you? Because you're spending $60 for a relatively long campaign. But Riders Republic is pretty replayable, and I finished the campaign, like I said, weeks ago, and I'm still playing, mainly because I goof around and because of sponsors. What are sponsors, you may ask? Well, sponsors are what makes Riders Republic very replayable, and a big reason I come on and play Riders Republic daily. Mainly because every day, there's like daily commissions that change. There's like many games that have this type of mechanic. Genshin Impact being very popular. Most RPG games, in fact, have this mechanic, and Riders Republic is very similar to all those games. It's not like I said, it's not a new revolutionary mechanic, but it's still really fun. Every day, you have 9 missions from 3 selectable brands, whether that be Prada, Santa Cruz, Red Bull. There's Red Bull, Picture, Burton, a lot of cool real life. These are real life brands and companies, but you can just, every day it changes for each brand. There's 3 brands, each brand having 3 missions, and the reason to do those missions is you can get really good gear. Like, this is not some BS gear you're going to use early game. For example, I'm rank 12 in Santa Cruz, and I'm still grinding every day because, first of all, I want the Syndicate merch. Like, you get a lot of cool accessibilities and change your skin. You can change your skin, but mainly you can get an elite bike, which is one of the best bikes in the game, like the best tiered bikes, by just playing the game and doing challenges every day. For example, I am rank 13 in Prada because I really like the clothes selection they have. I'm rank 7 in Picture. I don't know why. You also have to take in mind, Riders Republic is a game that you have to pay for. It's not a free game. Makes sense, right? It's a relatively big game. But Riders Republic has a hefty price tag, and it's not for everyone. But if you think that this game is for you, by all means get it. I was very lucky. I got it half off on Epic Games. Make sure to buy it on Epic or Ubisoft. I suggest Epic because Epic has the best deals, and it's not on Steam. This game, Riders Republic, is not currently on Steam. So it all depends on the buyer, but tell me in the comments if I convinced you, because I really do want a higher player base. I want to see this game flourish, and I want to see Ubisoft regularly update this game. And while you're down there, make sure to triple backflip right onto that subscribe button, and thanks for watching, guys. Bye.